If you watched my video last week, you'll know that I'm on a bit of a mission to cut down on my food shopping bill and try and reduce it by roughly half each week. Last week I managed to reduce it by just under half, or just over half, I can't work that out. Just under half, and I spent about £69 and I managed to make that last for the whole week, which was brilliant. But this week I wanted to set myself a bit more of a challenge and try to stick to a budget of £50 and create a meal plan that would allow me to feed my family of 6 within that budget. That includes things for school lunches and just bits and pieces in general that I need for around the house. I do still have a few store cupboard items I can utilise within that meal plan, so I'm not buying everything from scratch for that meal plan, but the bulk of it I am including in my £50 spend. I managed to do it and I'll be sharing with you today what I bought and what I'm planning to make with it, so I hope you enjoy. If you're new to my channel as well, please hit the subscribe button and stick around because I'll be doing lots of videos about meal planning, budget, recipes for large families, for families in general, and how I'm planning to cut down on my food shopping spend. So I did my shop in Aldi again like last week, and I just tried to be a bit more savvy about making my meals stretch. So I bought things that I think can cover off a couple of meals, if not for the whole family twice, but at least for me and Dan for 2 nights running, and then the kids can have something else. And I can make my food shop stretch that little bit further, because what I don't want to do and what I used to do was pop out throughout the week to get bits and pieces here and there, which, as I'm sure you all know, adds up so quickly. So I'm trying to cut that out completely because that is where I was wasting so much money in the past. So that is my goal. Now I'm going to share with you what I bought in my weekly food shop, and then at the end I will show you my meal plan and what I'm planning to make with it. Starting with the fruit and veg, I got some of their wonky strawberries, which I think is a great idea. It's basically just misshaped fruit, but they looked absolutely fine to me, and these were only £1, which I think is great value. So a punnet of those, some raspberries, some bananas, some grapes. Aiden's really into grapes at the moment, so he asked for those. Then we had plenty of apples already, so I didn't need those this week. Then I got some leeks, some red onions, a pack of red and yellow peppers, some spinach or baby spinach, 2 heads of broccoli. Then at the back here I've got the bread and sort of bakery bits. So I got some wraps, which are for some enchiladas later in the week. Some chocolate chip brioche, a pack of plain bagels, and 3 packs of the white sandwich thins. Then I also got some wholemeal pittas for the kids to do their own pizzas. Some yogurt tubes for lunch boxes, and these are for Marnie. Then I picked up some butter, 2 tubs of hummus, some cheese strings, again for lunch boxes, some grated mozzarella for the pizzas, and it's just handy for cheese sauces and things like that. And a big block of extra mature cheddar, a big bottle of milk, and some pepperami, again for lunch boxes. I try not to give these to Dylan all the time because I'm aware they're not the best for you, but occasionally he likes them, so occasionally I'll get them for him. Then here in the middle I've got store cupboard bits, so I picked up some chickpeas just because I've run out and I always like to keep a tin because they're handy for curries and things. Chopped tomatoes, 2 tins, some sweet corn, a pack of raisin boxes, some basmati rice, spaghetti. Then right at the back I've got these snacks. These are for lunch boxes, but also Marnie really likes them. They're like mini cheddars. And these lentil crisps, which are sour cream and onion flavour, and they are delicious. Then again for the kids I got these dreamy cake bars because they were marked down to like 60p, and these caramel biscuit bars. 2 packets of apple juice just to top up the stock in the cupboard, a box of Choco Hoops, a box of these limited edition Shreddies which Merrin and Aiden love. They are apple and cinnamon flavour. Then I got a pack of wipes just to stock up. Then at the front I've got some lean beef mince, a 500g pack, a large gammon joint which I'm planning to make at least 2 meals out of, some chicken thigh fillets for a slow cooker dish again, some black treacle and stout ham, which is really tasty, and a pack of streaky bacon. And that's everything I got this week. Now I'll tell you what I'm planning to make with it all. So here's the meal plan for the week, and the first meal is going to be vegetable fried rice. I've got loads of leftover veg I just need to use up and I don't want to waste it. So there's some sweet corn, some spring onions, some peppers, and some eggs in the cupboard as well, so I can easily do a fried rice with that. Then next up is a halloumi and roasted pepper salad with hummus. That'll be probably a warm salad. I might do some giant couscous with it or quinoa. I think I have both of those in the cupboard, so I'll see what I've got. And I'll probably mix some pesto in with that as well, just to give it some extra flavour. But that is a quick and easy one for Tuesday night, because Tuesday's a really busy night in this house. Then on Wednesday, I didn't use up all of my sweet potatoes from last week, so I'm going to use those for a sweet potato and black bean enchilada, which I will probably serve with rice and some sour cream if I've got some left. That might be something I have forgotten to get actually, which will be a pain. Never mind, I'm sure we'll cope without it. And then on Thursday I'm going to be making my slow cooker chicken with bacon and leeks. This is one I make probably a couple of times a month. It's a real family favourite, all the kids love it. I also put in some tiny baby potatoes, which I still have half a bag left over from last time I made it, in the fridge, so they will go in there as well. So it's a really nice hearty filling meal. That might actually make enough for the kids to have on a second night with the leftovers as well. Then on Friday I'm going to slow cook the gammon that I bought, and we will have ham, egg and chips. It's one of Merrion's favourite meals. She loves it, and I don't know, it just kind of says Friday food to me, so that might be a nice one. Then on Saturday I'm going to make a carbonara using the spaghetti, some parmesan that I have in the fridge and just eggs. I'll share the recipe to the one I make. It's a Nigella recipe and it's by far the best carbonara I've ever tried, and I will use some leftover ham in that. I'm thinking I might have some more left as well, which we can use for sandwiches if so. Then on Sunday I'm going to use the mince to make a cottage pie. As I said, I've got lots of potatoes left over from last week and we will have that with broccoli. I usually manage to stretch cottage pie over 2 nights, so Dan and I will probably have enough for the following Monday, or the kids, one or the other, so that will hopefully last us 2 meals as well. So that's my meal plan. So that's my £50 family food shop and meal plan for the week. One thing to add is that I will need to get a couple of tiny things like oat milk, because I don't drink regular milk and they don't sell it in Aldi, so I will have to be popping out to get that probably towards the end of the week. I have 1.5 cartons left, which will probably last me till Saturday, but I don't want to be stuck without it on Sunday and not be able to have coffee, because that would be devastating. So I'm going to have to get that. And there was one other thing that I couldn't get from Aldi, which escapes me at the moment. I can't think for the life of me what that was. Oh, and razors. I've completely run out of razors for my legs. It's a bit of information you didn't need, but I'm gonna have to get that as well. But other than that, I'm hoping to make this last for the whole week, so I'll let you know how I got on. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my budgeting and family food shop videos. There's lots coming up over the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.